everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mocha, and on this channel we talk about all things crafts and crochet. So if you are into crochet and other crafts and the lifestyle that generally goes with people who do crafts, you're in the right place because that's my jam. Today we are going to learn a new stitch. It's called the Primrose stitch. It's a pretty versatile stitch. This, as you can see, it's an easy stitch to learn. It's literally like a 2-row repeat once you get started, and it makes a very nice pattern. It's got a lovely texture on both sides, and this is a 3-weight DK that I used to make this swatch. Well, this is actually part of something I'm working on, but it's also versatile enough that you can use thicker yarns. This is also the Primrose stitch, and this is actually it's 2 3-weights held together, so it's kind of a heavy 4, say light 5. But as you can see the stiff, I can never say that, the stitch definition in both of these versions. So you can pretty much use this stitch for any yarn you wanted to use. And it's obviously in a thicker yarn, it's much denser. So it makes for a dense fabric with thicker yarns. And it's a little more delicate with a thinner yarn. But it's still, rather dense for like a 3-weight yarn. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do the Primrose stitch. So let me clear this out of the way. And let me grab this skein here. And this is the same yarn that I showed you the other blue swatch of. This is Whims Merino from Furls. And it's a 3-weight. And I really like using it, although I am not a fan of the fact that I can never find the center pulls in them. So I have to use the outer pull or cake them up, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Now the Primrose stitch, you can use any even number of stitches. So I'm just going to do a small swatch. Focus camera, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I chained 16, and I'm going to add 1 for the turning chain. So it's an even number plus 1. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Now we don't count the chain that's on the hook. You're going to count the second one from there. So 1, and then this is the second. No, single crochet. And you're just going to single crochet all the way across. Okay, once you have a single crochet in each of your chains, you're going to chain 1, and turn your work. And in this first chain, like right here, the very first one, you're going to do a half double crochet. Now, in the same space as that half double crochet, you're going to add a single crochet, chain 2, and another single crochet. And it seems really crowded in there, but trust me, it works out. Okay, now you're going to skip 2 chains. So skip 1, it's hard for me to do this. Skip, and then you're going to do a single crochet, no, really, you're going to do a single crochet, a chain 2, and a single crochet all in the same chain. Skip 2, so skip, and a single crochet. I'm not very coordinated today. Chain 2, and a single crochet. And you're going to do this all the way across your chain until you get to the last 4 chains. Okay, now I'm down to my last 4 chains. So in the 4th to the last, I'm going to do a single crochet, a chain 2, and then a single crochet. And I'm going to skip 2, and in the very last chain, I am going to add a half double crochet. And that's what the first row is going to look like. Okay. So, to start the next row, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and in this very first chain, right here, we are going to do a double crochet. Now, in the chain 2 space, which is right here, we are going to do 3 double crochets. So in that chain 2 space from the last row that you created when you did the single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, in that space you're going to add 3 double crochets. Then you're going to move on. Sorry, I probably didn't do it on camera, did I? Then you're going to move on to the next chain 2 space. Just right here. And you're going to do 3 double crochets. In the next chain 2 space, you're going to add 3 double crochets. And you're going to do this all the way across your row. I'll just keep going since I'm doing such a short sample. You're going to do this all the way across until you get to your last chain 2 space. Last one. 3 double crochets. Okay, now after you've done those 3 double crochets in that last chain 2 space, you're going to put a double crochet in that half double crochet from the previous row. For me, it's always on the side, so it should be like right there. It should look like a little dangling like stitch off the end. It looks like it's like, what about me? What about me? You can put a double crochet into that stitch. And there's the second row. Mine's looking a little wobbly because, honestly, I think I'm using a hook that's a little too big for this yarn. This is a 5, and I probably should be using a 4.5, but I can't find my 4.5 hook, so I'm making do. But yours should be straight edged. And as you saw my swatches, they were straight edged. So, anyway, I'm having a day. I'm sorry. Anyway, so the next row, chain 1. Turn your work, and in that first chain from the double crochet below, you're going to add a half double crochet, and now you have the cluster of 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. In the second one, in other words the middle cluster, you're going to do a single crochet, a chain 2, and a single crochet. Then you're going to jump to the next cluster, do a single crochet, not really, a single crochet, a chain 2, and a single crochet. I'm having a life here, guys. Next cluster, can you guess? Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, next cluster, single crochet in the center, chain 2, and a single crochet, and you do this all the way across your row. In the middle of the cluster, the middle stitch of the cluster, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then the edge of this is the stitch from the double crochet from the previous row, and in that you're going to put a half double crochet to end the row. And from here on out, you're going to do a chain 1, and you're going to repeat. I'll go ahead and do it for you. I'll do it with you. Chain 1, you're going to turn. In that first stitch, you're going to add a double crochet. In the chain 2 space, you're going to add 3 double crochets. So get my yarn to cooperate. This is not a very good hook and yarn marriage. The 3 double crochets in that chain 2 space. Go to the next chain 2 space. Add 3 double crochets. In the next chain 2 space, add 3 double crochets. Next chain 2 space, 2 double crochets, and do this all the way across your row. And make sure you get that in the last double crochet. I know why mine's sitting in. I did my foundation row way too tight. That's how you do the primrose stitch. You will just keep repeating these 2 rows. The next row after this would be a chain 1. I turn, start with a half double crochet, and then do the single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in that center double crochet from the last row, and then you would work across the row, and then in the next row you would chain 1, you would turn, you would start with a double crochet in that first chain, and then you would do 3 double crochets in the chain 2 space and go across the row. And you're just going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until you make your fabric the size that you need it to be. And this is what it looks like a little longer, as I showed you earlier. So it's a really pretty stitch. And it's fun to do, and once you get the hang of it, you could just do it, and it's really mindless. You can do it and watch TV or what have you. Now, the only caveat I would give you is that, and I didn't mention this in the beginning. I'm going to put a note. I just realized I didn't mention it. You should match the hook with your yarn, but I would advise that you go up maybe half a size when doing your foundation chain, and then bump down to the yarn size, the hook size required for the yarn to start the actual pattern. So otherwise it's going to like draw up on you like my swatch just did. But yeah, there you go. That is the primrose stitch. If this tutorial was remotely helpful to you, please feel free to give it a like, a thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. And if you're new here and you think you would enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you'll know when I upload my next video. I also go live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we just talk crochet, craft, life, whatever happens to be going on. And I try to upload videos. I'm trying to get on the schedule of doing at least 1 to 2 a week. So, just keep checking back and see what I've uploaded. I also upload some shorts. I do like one every other day or so. So you can check for those as well. But that's going to do it. Thanks for being here. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.